Hello, this is Vital121 and welcome to Final Fantasy XII International. Yeah, I had a few people comment on my Dragon Quest V video saying, when are you going to start Final Fantasy XII International? So I was like, okay, well I can start it now I guess. I won't be posting that many videos of it of course, but I can of course get started on it, you know. Nothing wrong with that. I might as well post the intro to the game. Might as well show the little demo cutscene here. And yeah, there's a lot of differences here between the international version and the American version of the game. Yeah, there's a lot of differences actually. And as I play through this game, I will try to note out the various differences throughout. A lot of the spells now that were only single targeting are now multi-targeting. There is now a super fast mode. There's a bunch of differences. You can control espers. Yeah, there's a ton of differences between this version and the original version of Final Fantasy XII. And yeah, I did use a English patch to translate this. So unless you have a copy of this version of Final Fantasy XII with the English patch, well, you'll have to play it in Japanese, because that's what the subtitles and the text look like. I mean, the voice acting is all in English, so you don't have to worry about that. The only thing that needs to be translated is the text. Don't ask me why they didn't have an English option to begin with in this version of the game, but whatever. They did in Final Fantasy X International. I don't know why they didn't in this, but whatever. And yes, I am playing on an emulator because it's better quality recording. Yes, see all the espers that I might actually use, because we can control them now. Yep. Alright, well, might as well start with a new game then. And yeah, I don't think I need to change any of those settings, so let's just begin the game. So yes, most of this is translated. You'll notice in some of the menus that there's text wrapping problems, but for the most part it's done pretty well. The patch has done an extremely good job of converting the Japanese text to English. Yeah, and this game has a lot of Star Wars references. A lot. In fact, like the whole game is a Star Wars reference. I'll try to point out some of those too as we play. At least the ones that I kind of notice. I don't know. Yeah, that is the real main character of the game right there. Not the guy, the girl. Even though Final Fantasy games, these later ones, have problems identifying who the real main character is.
May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on. If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmascan. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalvana with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
And he will die. I do like the music for this game. Even though it's not Nobuo Uematsu, it's still good music.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Well, this whole sequence right here could be considered, yeah, it could be considered a Star Wars reference, like right here. I mean, hell, looks like a sequence from Star Wars, sort of. It's like a mishmash of Star Wars and something else.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, ne'er failing light.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over!
For my father.
For my father! Lord Rasler!
Oops. That sucks. Yep, somebody's about to become a widow. Yeah, I think this game is severely underrated. Although the American version is probably a reason for that, because the American version kind of sucks. But yeah, this version is quite different.
Great Father, guide your spirit's return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Faram.
I don't know what Faram is supposed to be. Is that supposed to be Latin or something? Final Fantasy XII.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of Ortrus at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too pleasant. And this is our faced,
You there.
our faced. This is our first glimpse of the fake main character of the game right here.
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex.
He's not the main character.
You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Mossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Took care of them pretty easy.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Alright. Yeah, I gotta use the right analog stick to look around, and then he's gonna tell us to use the left analog stick to move. And can I move? Oh, yeah, now I can. Alright, whatever. Alright, I'm out of time, so that's all for this episode of Final Fantasy XII. Yeah, I won't be posting many of these videos for a while yet. This is FFXII International, and I'll see you next time.